Hey guys, it's me Leo. Today I'm here with Minh2 and we're gonna explain you some things about handstands. And I mean, I did some tutorials before about handstands, how do you learn it, but one common thing I see with a lot of people when they train handstands that they are afraid to fall over. They're afraid when they jump up to fall on the back. I don't know how it is for you, Minh2. Did you practice it before? How is it for you, the feeling when you do handstands?
I practiced it before, but now I had a very long break, guys.
Oh, yeah. Perfect, so you can show it now.
Yeah, but sometimes, I have that feeling too, that I'm kind of scared to get over.
Yeah. I mean, one thing is, if you have some body awareness, I think you will never just fall on your back right away, because you have some sense of like reflexes, that you don't fall just on your back. Something you will do with your body, but of course there are a few ways to do it. Some people, they fall just in a bridge. All right, if you're very flexible, you probably could do it because you're so flexible in your back to do it. Not many people are like that. For me, it's also really hard to do that. Some people, they go in a handstand and they just roll on their backs. They do a forward roll, but you have to control your roll, of course, if you fall from high up. The last thing is, easiest way to fall out from a handstand is when you take away one hand. All right, so I'll show it quickly from the side, but it's not the thing you want to practice today. When you go up and you fall over, you just take away one hand. And when you go up, you see I fall. I take away one hand and I fall over. All right, but this is going to be another video. No worries, you don't have to do this now. Now I'm going to show you how not to fall. What you have to do in a handstand. A good thing you can do with your hips. All right, because many people, first mistake is when they fall over, it's because their legs, they go too far in the back. And you have to think, as long as your legs stay in front of your body, you don't fall over. You don't fall on your back. Because your shoulders, they stay one line with your hands. And when I go up, when I show you from the side, as long as my feet are here in front of my body, I can do it too much. I cannot fall on my back because the feet, they always pull me down. People fall when they jump too much with the legs, they do this. They fall behind my back. Then I fall over. When I go like this, it happens. But as long as my feet are here in front, I don't fall. It's almost impossible unless you lean with your shoulders like this. But then you fall in another way, in your handstand, all right? And another thing, many people, they don't have enough strength to go with the hips. This is the next important thing. You should not go with your legs. If they don't have the strength, this is what happens. They go and they swing with the legs too much and the legs fall over. But the goal is to go with the hips and the legs come after. So I push my hip up here and then the legs come with control, all right? So what you can do is first, just try normal handstand. I'm here, of course, that you don't fall over. All right. Important, when you spot somebody, don't stay in front like this, because what happens if you give too much, I have your foot maybe in my head, and you don't want that. So I always stay on the side. I'm prepared, I'm not like lazy here, because if you go really, I cannot catch you, but here I can hold you without having danger for my head. So try it out.
All right.
Important, have your hands like shoulder width apart. Here you have the most strength. We can show it from the side. You can look into the camera. When you turn, when you turn like this. Here you can push better. If you're here, less strength to push. Here you're most stable. This is why you should have this position with your hands. Try it out. I'm here, no worries. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Let's go. Nice. You see what happens? Her legs, they fall over. Exactly. So you went, it was good, but then the legs didn't stop and they went and you fell over. Now try when you go up into a handstand, think about this position, like here, especially in the hips. You have to go like this. You can do it like in the beginning, too much. You don't go high enough, but the legs, they stay low like this. Think about this feeling. Try one more time. Yeah, you see already better. You didn't fall over. It was not high enough.
Yeah.
Like this, you don't fall. Try one more time, a little bit more. Go, yeah, and now the legs went again. One more time, think about this. Yes, perfect. And now a bit higher with the legs.
Higher?
Yeah, like this you can get a good feeling for it.
Okay.
Yeah, legs went again, but you see from the side. Go with the hips a little bit back. As long as the legs are here, she will not fall over. But this is a good exercise. You can also start too low, always suggest that. You can also go with the hands on the floor, do one jump low, and then a bit higher, and a bit higher to get a feeling for it until you feel, okay, this is the position where I can stay. in my handstand. Okay, try from the floor.
Should I do the same?
Mm-hmm. Right. It's a bit harder because you cannot swing with the legs. You need more strength now, more technique. But try that. Yeah, that was already better. Good job. Go for more. Right away. 3-4 times. 1. Yeah, leg went there. Keep the legs low. Yeah, better. Exactly. Yeah, now swing higher. Yes, yes, that was good. Perfect. Break. And whenever you do a really good try, like now, you can stop, take a break, because then you stop with the good try. And your brain remembers that. Yeah. That's very important. So this is a really good exercise that you can do to practice this handstand, because another thing is many people, they practice handstands always by using the wall. And this is what happens, exactly. What happens is you go against the wall, but what you do, you jump into the wall and then you find the balance. So without the wall, you fall over. This is why it's such a good exercise. Another thing, a partner exercise, I suggest you to do is exactly this. You do 5 jumps and then you change. And the goal is not to balance, the goal is to go up without touching me, like you did, finding the balance. Okay, 5 jumps, I'm here. And you try to balance your handstand without falling over, like I am the wall. So number 1, good. 2, and that was too high, right away down, exactly. 3, yes. 4, legs in, nice. Last one, a little bit higher. Yes, and break. And then she changes, now I would go for 5 jumps. This is a really good exercise. Yeah. Not about the balance, but to get a feeling. And our last one is also good, how to swing up, is a walk. We can start from this position, we can do it together. The goal is to do like 1-2 steps, you go up, you go down. Very important, when you start, when you're a bit scared, you can go really low. You can do like a very small jump, just like this, down and up. 1-2 steps and you go, exactly. And then put 1-2 steps and go again. Yes, and then always try to get a feeling for it, exactly, and then a little bit higher. Yes, and think about the hips, always think like your hips go back. Like ass out, I always say. Yes, like this, exactly, now the legs higher. Yeah, you see, break, perfect. Oh. Yeah, now it was better. Because you have to think your balance is the hips, have to be above your shoulders and the wrists. And this is why it's important, so always think with the hips and not with the legs. Yeah. This is the most common mistake. People that go with the legs, not with the hips, that don't have the strength, and they do this and it goes. So good advice, think about this. Of course, it still needs a lot of practice, and with these little jumps, you lose the fear. Because as more as you do it, as more stable you get in your handstand, and then at some point you don't need the wall anymore, and this is where you really learn the handstand. Yeah. All right, yeah, I hope it helped you. Definitely. I'm sure now in a few weeks you do a perfect handstand. Just practice it like this. Yeah, and I will maybe do another YouTube video sometimes about other common problems in handstand, and I think this is one of the most important ones. Yeah. All right, thank you very much. Try that at home. If you have some questions about the handstand, write it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, also to Minh2's channel. She's a really awesome athlete from Adidas, from Breakletics. Thank you very much. Peace. 5, 6, 7, 8.